What's up, ninjas? What is up? Hope all you ninjas are doing good. I actually got a video dropping a little bit later today. The editing took a little longer last night than expected. But anyway, this whole thing was our garden, so I figured I'd make this video and show you some of the plans that we have and what we're getting ready to do here. So this whole thing used to be our garden. I'm not really sure at this moment if we're gonna wait till all that dies out. We still got some peppers on there, I think, and very little tomatoes. But all this is gonna be closed in. We're gonna have to redo this. We'll have to dig into the ground a little and put this mesh wire into the ground for any animals that are gonna wanna dig underneath and get to the prize. But in here, we'll have to close the very top completely, probably out of this mesh stuff right here, just for hawks and things, so that way they don't come in here and take the prize. But we did throw some seed down, trying to grow the grass area in here because everything was dug up and prepped for the garden that we had at the time. There's little ninja. So if you're wondering what are we doing here and what are we turning this into once the garden finishes off and we end up clearing out the rest of this, well, a lot of you may not know, but I actually grew up on a farm. And so I grew up around animals of all kinds: rabbits, ducks, chickens. Are you mowing? Yeah. And so, I remember that feeling, and, I just think it's really important for little ninja to get that same experience of being around animals. We already have a cat and a dog, and I know a lot of kids don't grow up around animals, and I think it's really important just so they get to experience that. So anyway, that is what we're doing. We're going to be turning this into a chicken coop, and it will be, we have 2 ducks as well. They're not in there. Now this is a little starter chicken coop, just kind of because they're still growing. They're only about a couple weeks old, and so we want to give them we wanted to get them something where we can safely put them out here just for now, but not leave them out here until all this gets completed. And of course, when this is completed, that house will probably come in here, and we'll go ahead and leave it in here because they've got plenty of room. Why not? But as they get older and grow up, that is too small for them. So that's kind of like a starter coop right there. But yeah, that is what we're doing. We got ducks, of course, 2 ducks. We're not really sure if any of those ducks are males or females. But the question is, can you put ducks with chickens? And the answer is yes, you absolutely can. But if you do, you want to make sure you have lots of room, because ducks like to have a little pond or a pool, and they like to muddy up the water really bad. And ducks need to have water to be able to clean themselves, swim, and take care of their bodies to stay healthy. So if you put them close together, chickens and ducks, but you don't give them enough room, your chickens will never have any water. Okay, because ducks will get it dirty and they'll spill it and all kinds of stuff. But if you do decide to put them together, just make sure you have enough room, so that way everybody has their own space, so to say. Now, if you see ducks and chickens kind of picking on each other, that's okay, actually. That's normal. So, but as long as it doesn't get too extreme to the point where, they're losing a bunch of feathers and they're, having red spots on their body, because that could, and if that happens to you, that means you're not giving them enough space. They either have a small space or you have too many animals altogether. But let me go ahead and show you over here. This is kind of like a little starter pack. So we've got some lighter color ones, and we've got some darker color ones right there. And the 2 ducks, they were in here, but because this is such a small area, they were starting to pick on each other, so we took the ducks out for now. So as I mentioned, this is just a starter. There they are. This is just a starter little coop. Aren't they cute? They are just so sweet. Chickens like to eat just about anything, honestly. Grass, you know, seed. They like anything. They'll actually even eat chicken, so don't feed them chicken. They're awesome. So like I said, we wanted to do this just so that way our 3-year-old son, almost 4, just gets to experience this. I think it's pretty cool. Because, you know, I grew up experiencing this, so they can climb up here. And they'll have a lot of room in here. Now, as they get older, for those of you that don't know, chickens will lay eggs even without the males. So if you have males, which we're not really sure, we don't think we have any males, but if you have males, the eggs will be fertilized, right? And then you'll have little babies. But if you don't have males, they'll still lay eggs. They're just not going to be, you know, they're just not going to be fertilized. They're not going to be little babies. Hey, you wanna say hi? You say hi? Oh. Oh. So, and this is cool because when they lay eggs, you can just lift on this. I think it's right here. Yep. You can just lift on this, and usually this is where they'll lay, in here, and you can just take your eggs out and have some nice organic eggs. So yeah, I'll show you the ducks next time. We did take them in. Like I said, this is just too small, and the ducks and the chickens were kind of picking on each other a little bit more than we'd like. A little bit is okay, but not too much. So this is pretty cool. So I just wanted to show you what we have been up to and what's been going on. And like I said, I do have a video dropping a little bit later this afternoon. But this is going to be a a good size chicken coop. Like I said, there's some work that we got to do. We got to close this up, make sure that no predators come in here. And so yeah, stay tuned on this journey. I think this is going to be exciting to share. And you know, having my son grow up around this and just experiencing this, I think to me is a blessing, and I'm very thankful for that you know, I can, you know, provide that to him and just have him grow up around that as I did. And I just think it makes you appreciate things. It makes you understand too a lot of stuff, and you know how everything works. And hey, organic eggs never hurt anybody, right? Those are the best, actually. So all right, so just stay tuned. I'll have quite a few updates on this. This is going to be separate from lawn care, of course, but you know, I will be sharing this because it is just a new journey that we're starting. All right, ninjas, peace.